Well, howdy, hey, everyone. Welcome to Driverless Horses, the only podcast that will never try and sneak clowns into your house.
True.
Which I think is pretty cool. I'm Frankie, she, they.
I'm Adam, he, him.
How are you doing, Adam?
I feel good, but a little bit sore.
It's because of that orgy you went to.
Yeah, it was a really good one. A lot of people showed up this time. There was 3 of us. It was fantastic.
A lot of people showed up. There was 3 of us,
including me. And then obviously, the other guys that were there, yeah. It wasn't a productive one, unfortunately.
Not much orgying happening at that orgy, huh?
No. How were you? Because you missed the occasion. I sent you the invite.
Did you? Where?
Don't pretend like you didn't get it.
No, I didn't, because you sent it to my Google Hangout, which nobody does. No one does, remote orgies, Adam. That's why 3 people, including you, showed up, because you tried to organize it using, Google Hangout or whatever.
Look, right, usually nobody shows up, including me.
I guess that is what? That's like a 300% increase in attendance. That's kind of wild.
I told you it was good.
Wow, yeah, I've eaten my words. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's on me. That's on me.
There you go. And to be fair, they weren't there on purpose. They accidentally showed up. So I don't know if they were there for the event or if they were just walking their dog.
They were also walking their dog into a Google Hangout. It's got so bad during the pandemic. People were virtually taking their dogs for walks. Wandering into people's work meetings and or orgies.
There was a whole epidemic.
There was a pandemic, but sure.
Yeah.
Which is also what the French call being inundated with bread.
I would not complain if that was happening to me. I won't lie.
So that joke was so bad. I'm so mad at myself. Because pan is bread in French.
I know bibliothèque.
It's like a pandemic, but in a French bibliothèque. It's like a bakery in a French... Okay, fuck this.
We'll put that on the next meetup group.
Okay, only if it's an orgy, though.
Every time.
That sounds like a Panic at the Disco song, like orgy at the French bibliothèque bakery. but in brackets, but it takes place on Zoom.
And there's always a couple walking their dog.
It's do you remember that episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer that was... They all fell asleep and had a weird dream, and there was that guy who kept leaning in, going, "I wear the cheese, it does not wear me." And he just show up with 2 American singles and just wiggle them every... That's what those dog walkers are. They are maladaptive individuals who are just in everybody's shared consciousness.
Their names are Steve and Brenda.
Steve and Brenda. Both of their names are Steve and Brenda.
Yeah.
Steven Brenderson. No one likes that guy. No. Everyone loves his dog, though, because who could be mad at a dog?
Jude!
Okay.
Well, how are you?
I'm fine after whatever that was. I'm doing alright. Yeah, I'm actually not sore, because I took you to the gym.
You did.
A few days ago, didn't I?
And you put me through my paces.
I did.
And I performed valiantly.
You did. You honestly did. Your form was very good because, as I always say, form is more important than the numbers. And that's good.
I blush.
That is a thing I always say. Oh, you were blushing. Okay. I thought you were just it was warm. That's fine too.
To be fair, the gym was actually alright. What I found most disconcerting was that we were in the gym and it was nice and quiet and respectable, and when we finished we walked out and there was festival music playing. It was really loud. There was some person talking about Jesus and our Lord and Saviour, and it was violent immediately getting out of that quiet environment.
It was, especially because Saturday and Sunday tends to be really quiet at my gym, which is awesome because I don't like people. Present company excluded, of course. So yeah, and then they're let's set up outside and just play the loudest We Love Jesus music ever. And it's like, okay, great, but there's like multiple people doing that, which was cool.
Yeah. The beats were good though. I was enjoying the music. And
there was definitely beats happening.
Yeah. And there was a guy dancing, and he looked like he was having the best time of his life.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad he was having fun.
But yeah, we lifted heavy things, and it was good. We intend to return and make another visit on Sunday.
Yes.
I very much enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward. And I bought a new outfit for the occasion.
You did, and you looked so swish. You looked so calm. It was amazing.
I live for my new outfit. So I've realised that I'm slowly converting my entire wardrobe to be explicitly decathlon things. I'm just going to be a Decathlon brand ambassador. If this podcast ever gets sponsored by Decathlon, I will... I don't know what
You'll eat your own hat that you bought at Decathlon.
I will invite Decathlon to the orgy.
Mr. Decathlon himself?
Yes.
John Decathlon?
Yes. And Mr. Motivator.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he plays festivals.
That's actually kind of cool. Okay.
I went to one of his sets.
Decathlon should have festivals.
Yeah. I went to one of his sets at a festival, and it was in the morning. Everyone was hungover, but everyone was so enthusiastic, and he was doing like a full like gym session, like aerobics workout.
Oh, that's cool.
It was amazing. But one of the best experiences, especially hungover.
I don't believe that part, but I believe that you believe it. So that's good. So, Adam, what news do you have for me today to regale me with?
I have quite the story. It's short, it's sweet, it's written...
Just like you.
Oh.
In the way that you're actually above average height.
I think I'm actually bang on average. I am 6 foot. Bang on.
That's above average.
Is it?
The average of the UK is like my height, which is 5'9".
When do I get my damn medal?
Yeah, when will they build your statue, Adam?
I'm waiting. Patiently.
Yeah, honestly, more like white dudes need statues of them. Quite frankly, they are a neglected part of human history.
I enjoyed that you couldn't even get through that sentence without giggling.
I tried, dude. Oh, good lord, did I try.
So this news story is written by a guy called Ryan Barrell. I don't know why.
Name.
I don't know why he likes Barrel so much, but he must. And I'll read you the headline, and then we can discuss that. Pensioner's giant cock has become a tourist attraction in Fife.
I think I went to school with him, actually.
Yeah? How
that
big was it?
Big-dicked pensioner. The cock?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, the pensioner.
Oh. Well, I mean, about pensioner size, I guess. Like, the cock itself had its own desk, but, you know, we just put a little hat on it, put a tie around it. Like, none of the teachers noticed.
A cowboy hat? And
no, that was only for, like, no uniform day. Okay, where would you put stirrups on a cock and balls? Like,
the balls.
Okay. I love the idea of a cock cowboy outfit. And also, I love the idea of a chicken wearing a little tiny cowboy hat. I think that would be really cute. But yes, tell me about this pensioner's gigantic cock.
A Scottish pensioner's home has become a local tourist attraction after he erected a 14-foot, 4.25 metre cockerel in his front garden.
Ryan Barrell knew what he was doing. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He picked
Everyone
a good story.
is coming to see.
This is also on a website called HuffPost.
Oh, okay.
Which I enjoyed the name of.
The Huff, yeah.
73-year-old Jim Hughes pruned an ivy-covered tree into the shape of a male chicken outside his home in East Wemyss? Wemyss.
Wens.
And he even added a beak and a comb to make it look even more cock-like.
Oh, good. I love it when it's more cock-like. You know, when is a bush not a bush? When it's cock-like.
There's a picture. He looks very proud. And apparently he, quote, said, originally it was an old cherry blossom tree.
He popped the cherry of the blossom tree and made a big cock. Yeah, okay.
And now,
Okay, you're showing me the picture, and that's a pretty mighty cock.
yeah, can you see how
I
proud
also-
he is?
He also looks like he's about to, like, Freddy Krueger me, so I'm kind of a bit concerned. But I think pensioners just look like that, especially if they have big cocks in their garden.
He's wearing so you know when you go into some like professional kitchens. I don't know if you've ever been into one, but they have those.
I was a waitress for a while.
Yeah. So they have not the vinyl gloves, but the plastic gloves that are see-through and a bit airy. He's got those on, not gardening gloves. He's got these plastic gloves on.
Dude. Pruning cocks is serious business. You need some professional level gear if you want to get that cock preened just right. Everyone has an opinion on what makes an aesthetically pleasing cock, and that man is the fucking arbiter of those.
Mate, his 14-foot cock is mighty impressive. He has pruned that to perfection.
Yeah.
I think that I would feel confident asking him to prune my cock.
I think you should. I think that would be... It might be a bit of a trek, but I think that would be really good for self-care.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like a little bit of you're like, hey mate, I've got this fat bush and I need you to prune my cock. And he'd be like, I'll do it. I mean, I'm assuming he'll do it. Maybe he's retired because he was cock too big.
Yeah, maybe
which
this
can
was
happen.
his expose.
This was his, I was going to say coup d'etat, which is not the word. Coup de grace? No, even worse.
His
Pièce de la résistance.
Yeah,
Viva la
we'll go with
résistance.
that. Yeah, his something
Big cock.
Yeah, his unique big cock send off.
Oh, that sounds like a knockoff of the Great British Bake Off.
Where they're just pruning cocks.
The pensioner's big cock send off.
Jim is the reason this is happening.
He is.
Apparently, since he erected it, quite a few people have stopped to take photographs. He added, "I'll call it Jock," and it's
Jock
crowning for independence.
Ugh.
That's a bit upsetting.
Did he mean crowing?
Maybe?
Because crowning is like it's being birthed. It's a bit weird.
I don't know if that's acceptable.
I think that was no. I think Ryan Barrel has ruined it for everyone.
Yeah, Ryan's writing.
He's ruined that cock.
He's leaned
everyone.
too much into the dick jokes, and he can't just accept that it's just a plain cock.
It's just a cock, dude.
Why is he
Sometimes
making
a
cock
cock is just a
sexual?
cock. Yeah, can we please, as a society, stop sexualizing cocks left, right, and center? Cocks above me, cocks to my right, cocks to my left, and that's okay.
If you have a cock and you're in need of help, call Amnesty International.
Yeah, go, hey there, Amnesty International. Cock problems? And they'll literally disperse
SWAT
the
units.
military to you. Yeah, they'll SWAT you and kill you, but then you will be dead and won't have a big cock problem.
There'll be one less dick in the world. Jeez.
Dick Grayson, do not interact.
Oh, Robin.
Thank you very much for sharing that big pensioner's cock with me, Adam. That was pretty cool.
Well, to be fair, this episode has started with a clear theme of orgies and pensioners' penises, so
I mean,
we're on the roll.
I'm gonna be honest. That's like I remember the first time I ever met you. That was literally the first thing we said to each other.
Our immediate interest and fascination, obsession, and collection of orgies and cocks
and cock themed pensioners.
Well, it's definitely happened. I remember that conversation like it was yesterday.
Because it was. We've only met yesterday.
I remember that conversation like it was 2 minutes ago.
Funny you should mention that. You've been stuck in a cock-based nightmare for 2 weeks, Adam. Your family misses you.
The time loop.
Your cock-based delirium.
Wait, so this is like Groundhog Day, but instead of being a good person,
Day.
we just need to stop discussing cock.
We are never going to leave this time loop. I have been talking about cocks for as long as I can remember, and I'm not about to stop now. I'm sorry. You can have my cock conversations when you pry them from my cold, dead hands.
You missed an opportunity.
My
there.
hands
Your cold, dead
full
cock.
of cock. You can't converse with a cock. Well, body language is a thing, I suppose.
Yeah, and they do twitch sometimes.
Yeah, they stream?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What are they? Yeah, they're all banned, though.
They're all in the just talking category.
Just balking.
Just porking.
No, we're talking about chickens, you fucking pervert. What the hell? No hogs allowed. The hogs are cranking, the chickens be cocking. It's just...
It's the return of OnlyFarms.
You need to stop with this hyperfixation of your sexy farmyard, Adam. We can't keep having this conversation on mic or off mic. It's too much.
I would like the audience to know that I have recently been listening to the episodes again, and you started OnlyFarms, and also proclaimed that you were the CEO. So if anyone needs to stop...
I do not remember that, therefore it did not happen. And I'm pretty sure that would hold up in a court of law. Trust me, I invented law. You plead a fifth of cock.
I plead the 14th, which is the 14-foot cock that pensioner made.
Oh, can you imagine being like, as cock is my witness, I'll never go hungry
So
again?
you have to lay your hand on the cock and swear on the cock that you're not lying?
I would pet a chicken in court and go, I swear on this sweet little chicken that I will never lie. And I have never lied, to be fair. Not even once to even see what it feels like. I think lying is bad. And every time you lie, your cock shrinks.
And clearly pensioner.
This pensioner has never lied. Yeah. This pensioner has never lied even once. And I think that's kind of beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Yeah. I think that we could start a petition.
We probably could, yeah. It's very easy to do.
Yeah. So you know there's that tree that owns itself? Can we not get the cock to own itself?
I would like that because I'd love the idea that there... But the thing is, it would be tricky to... Because, it'd need to be pruned, like all good cocks do.
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't have like an owner or at least a caretaker, I worry that it would become a ravenously overgrown cock, which aren't very fun or lucrative.
Or could we?
So,
okay, How
do we keep this cock prim and proper?
So if the cock owns itself, then it is in a position to buy goods and services from people.
But how is it going to earn capital?
Tourism.
So it is itself. This is getting into kind of like, okay, so if it's sentient and the only way it can make money is by basically putting itself up for a freak show, which I think is quite upsetting. Okay, you sound very pleased about that.
Well, if that's what it wants to do.
We haven't asked the giant cock what it wants to do.
Okay, so first off, a petition to find out what the cock wants to do, and then a petition to get it to own itself.
Okay.
And have the owner of the land give it a haircut and be employed as a professional barber.
I think that... Okay, you know what? We've solved it. We've solved all of the problems that a 14-foot cock brings, which is admittedly not many, but more than you'd think.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, well, thank you for sharing that illuminating news story with me, Adam. I'm so glad that I know about that big-cocked pensioner. Not quite in my area, but near enough.
Close enough where you would be concerned. Do you reckon if you jumped high enough, you would see the cock?
It's 14 foot tall. I mean, I don't know. I'd hope so. I'd hope I'd see the cock, and then I'd land on it and, like, ride the cock.
It's one of the seven wonders of the world. It's like one of those ones you can see from space. Like, you can't see the Great Wall of China from space.
Oh, that's not true, by the way.
That's 100% a myth, but you can definitely see the 14-foot cock.
Yeah, because it is aura farming, as the kids say.
I'm gonna crumple up into a paper ball and throw myself in the bin after that.
If I'm surprised you don't want to just come into like the room I'm in and stamp on me until I die with your powerful murder hooves.
Well, I did be doing big time squats at the gym.
I did be doing big time squats.
Yeah, we're sticking
With
with
your
that.
hooves.
With my hoofs.
With your hooves.
I was doing 20 kg on a leg press, thinking it was 10. Mm-hmm.
Because you forgot how measurements and weight works.
I totally did. I told my mum about that, and she literally just went, Adam,
why can't you have a giant cock like that pensioner?
like Jim.
Why can't you be more like Jim? We went to the wrong gym, Adam. We did squats at the wrong gym.
That's why I'm pregnant.
It's either that or gas. But god damn it. We can't take that risk again. Practice safe sex, everyone.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay, so it's time for the main thing of the podcast. Is what we do is we take a random number. We do this twice, and it randomly picks a topic for us. And Adam always tries to guess. But Adam, darling, sweetie, you have already locked in your answer as a guess for the first topic.
Yes,
Would you like to say what it is?
I felt so confident that before we started recording, I said that 98 is our number. And right now, we have 98.
We have 81.
There was one of the numbers in there.
There was. I was really hoping it would be 89. That would be so funny.
That would still be a win in my books.
I'd say you were like, okay, so you got it backwards, but you still did pretty bloody good. Okay. Haircuts.
Oh, manscaping. So, contrary to popular belief, I have a luxurious full head of hair that I cut myself.
Yeah, you just keep cutting it too fucking short.
I do not understand how all the clippers work.
Yeah, so you just go grade 1 all over,
Yep.
and then it runs out of battery when it gets to your face.
Yep. Although I do shape and cut my own beard.
I can tell you shape. You do the thing where you go underneath the jaw. I learned from Jonathan Van Ness that you should do it like just above where your Adam's apple starts. you just have an apple.
I do have an apple because I prefer going up a bit higher. You can go further down, but I don't like the feeling of a neck beard.
I can imagine that would be scratchy.
It's scratchy, but it also I feel it doesn't look good on me. That's the main reason I would rather have a different style.
I think you've got one of those faces that is attractive, so I think you can pull anything off. Would you please stop wetting the seat you're sitting on? Ah!
It's too late. It's already an ocean.
I mean, to be fair, like, basement flooded. Just talking about Jim's giant cock. We love a man who has a 14-foot cock.
That was a tsunami event right there for me.
That was literally. I wish that I had upped my home insurance because I have destroyed my basement with water damage. It is flooded. Christmas presents gone. There was asbestos down there. Now it's wet.
Asbestos.
Westeros. Yep, that's what we call it.
Yeah.
So, Adam, speaking as a very haired individual.
To be fair, okay, you're saying you're laughing right now. Yes, I am bald. For the listeners at home, I am bald.
You look good with it, though.
I do look good. But I am very hairy everywhere else. And it genuinely looks like the printer, ran out of ink just at the end. And there's no hair on my head because of that.
I thought it was going to be dirty, so I thought it was going to be like, I look like Bigfoot if he had a Brazilian wax. just his dick flapping out.
No, everywhere is hairy. I've even got the Hobbit hairs. They're my prized possession.
Gross.
What? Tell me you don't love a man with Hobbit hairs.
Where is he keeping them? Like in a drawer?
The Hobbit hairs are on your feet. The hairs on your feet and on your toes. They're not long. I like hairy hands. You're
checking your hands. I have. Did you know? Actually, it's weird. It's the first sign of madness is having like hair on the palm of your hands. And the second sign is checking for it.
I've done both of these things.
That's an old joke, listener. You can have that one for free. Be careful with it. It is an antique.
And I absolutely fell for it because I am 100% that guy.
You are the hairy hand man.
I fell for a Ligma joke the other day.
Was it when I did it to you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so the whole thing is, this is almost as bad as Ligma. And then you say...
What's Ligma?
And then you fucking stab them and take their money. No.
Yeah, you just violently shout your mum whilst dropping a 14-foot cock on them.
Okay, I didn't have the 14-foot cock on me.
14 cocks?
But I had 14 cocks. 14 naked cocks at Ram Ranch. Have you heard Ram Ranch? We'll talk. Okay. No, we were walking to Wagamama's after the gym, and you turned around and went, "Oh yeah, it's a bit like Ligma in here." And I was like, "Oh really?" And you were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Your mum," which was very funny because we subverted comedy.
Can I just also say that Wagamama's is delicious and needs
yes, please
to be
sponsor
cherished.
us. I want more Japanese food in my mouth now.
I thought Wagamama's was Vietnamese. Or are they Japanese?
They have a lot of Japanese foods. I mean, to be fair, they have like bao and stuff. So I think it's just kind of...
Wait, no, yeah. I'm thinking of pho. Pho is Vietnamese.
Pho.
Pho.
Yeah, right, I think it's supposed to be pronounced... Well, how does it always come back to Brooklyn fucking Nine-Nine with you?
Because it's the program.
Oh, the things I would do to Norm Scully. Anyway, haircuts! Now, Norm Scully had a haircut once.
He was called Flat Top.
And the Freak. I think I would want to be the Flat Top, but I think I'm the Freak. You know, you could disagree with me at any point, but sure, that's fine.
So you're saying that you are Hitchcock?
I am pretty gross.
I don't think you're that gross. But no, okay. Yes, but you are not, like, heinous.
Okay, he is played up for, like, silliness, I guess.
He is.
But yeah, haircuts. I have not had a haircut in a very long time. And I really do want one, because I used to go to a place that was pretty reasonable. And then the last time I went, I asked for feathered, layered ends, which is kind of like... So instead of just a straight cut, it's more kind of jagged, so it looks natural.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just grown in this beautiful style.
And I woke up like this.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. And I was like, she was like, "Oh, how do you want it?" I was like, "Oh, can I have it feathered, about an inch and a bit off?" And she was like, "Well, I'll go to here." Is that, yeah, fine. And I was like, and she was like, "Oh, you want it feathered?" I was like, "Yeah, can I get some layers as well?" And she was like, "Okay." She finishes, and she has literally just cut my hair in a straight line. And I'm like, "Have you feathered it?" And she was like, "Yep." And I was like, okay, I'm having a bad mental health day, and I don't have the spoons to challenge this, so I'm just never returning again.
Yeah, fair.
And then I was like, I was like looking around my city, being like, okay, I need a different hairdresser, because they also fucked up my husband's hair the last time they went in. Like, he has like a parting, and he literally moved his hair, and like on the like the right side, which was a bit shorter, he had like this really long piece of hair that the woman had just ignored. And it's like, you had to have done that. You were so negligent that it feels almost on purpose.
Yeah, that was
it
on purpose. It
feels it. Yeah. I mean, even it's like, I get it. It's you know, it's a tough time monetarily. I get it. So I was looking around for new hairdressers, and I found like Tony and Guy.
Yeah.
The famous. Yeah. They literally do what I wanted to be done for a tenner more. And I'm like, why didn't I just fucking go there?
Yeah.
Why did I, like, honestly, like, they have things where you book in a free consultation. And I'm like, that's good, because then I can talk about what suits my face shape, what would look good, and what I want, and then have an expert's opinion there, and then I can get my hair done and be listened to. And I'm like, and that's for like £10 more. I know that might be a lot to some folk, but the thing is, like, I mean, getting a haircut is so expensive nowadays, but it's like, if I'm paying so much anyway, I might as well pay a little bit extra and get exactly what I want.
Yeah, and it's
Because what?
it's the hair on your head. Like, it's one of the biggest things that can give an impression of you as you walk into a place or meet people or anything like that. And you want to look good and feel good, right? So yeah, spending some more money on it. I used to go to a fantastic gender-neutral barber in Nottingham. It was at the Carousel, and I think it was called 1980 or something like that.
I've heard of them.
He was the loveliest guy, really chill. He had worked in a women's hairdresser and a barber's, so he had
Like
a lot
Danny
of experience.
DeVito.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
And he's just really, really nice, really good for a chat, but you could tell he was taking every second, every angle. He wanted it to be perfect, and he was really taking a lot of care and consideration into it. He played some music whilst I was sat there. I gave him some recommendations. He gave me some recommendations. If anyone is local Nottingham and wants a good barber, I would go to the Carousel. And it's gender neutral as well, which is always nice.
Love that, yeah. No, I mean, like, I do a lot with my hair. It's not naturally grey or white or whatever. I know. I get loads of boomers, going, do you dye your hair? And I'm like, yes, Sylvia, of fucking course I do.
No, it's just the shampoo that I use.
It's like, no, you know what did this to me? Being a lesbian. And then they try and vote Brexit at me, but it doesn't work. No. But no, like, I'm biased. I'm allowed to say that. Love lesbians. They're beautiful, and I cherish them. They can pick me up and throw me. That would be fine. Or, you know what? No, I prefer to pick them up and throw them consensually and gently, if they would prefer.
Onto a crash mat?
If they want. I'm good either way.
I would be willing to let you throw me, and I can't claim to be a lesbian, but I will be thrown.
I mean, you're close enough to me as a friend where I would count you as a lesbian honorifically, but not on behalf of lesbians, because I don't have that level of authority as a bisexual person. So, but I will yeet you. You know what? I'll do better. I'll clean and press you. That is a workout thing. Don't worry.
I was immediately, I was happy with what it was, and then I started to think about what it could be, and then I was like, hang on a minute, should I be excited about this, or should I be concerned?
Well, it's like, the big barbell where you got the big weights on the end, and then you kind of like pull it up from crouching, and it rests on your chest, and then you do another thing.
Oh, you're doing the full big guns.
Yep. The big boys. I need to start doing those. I need to figure out how to fix my sciatica so I can start doing those kind of lifts.
Tell it.
I need to teach you. Yeah, I need to actually show you what a Bulgarian split squat is next time we go in.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. There were some exercises which I think were actually intended as torture devices. And this one, it has the word splits in it. And I'm going to be honest, I am not flexible.
What you need to know about weightlifting, that if it has a European country's name in the title, it will fucking destroy you. And it will destroy some of the most impressive bodybuilders out there. And the most impressive bodybuilders out there will do them and hate every fucking second of it.
Why, though?
Because it builds your I think, quads and maybe the back of you. It's a really powerful leg, kind of builder.
Damn.
Strengthen. Yeah. I'll show you next time, and we can look like idiots trying to do it, because it is so hard. A lot of core strength required, so I'm fucked.
Okay. But yeah. I'm excited.
Boomers being like, oh, you won't want to dye it, so you'll be like, oh no, my hair's grey. I'll be like, do you have any idea, Candace, how much joy being naturally white-haired would give me?
Yeah.
No. Candace doesn't. Fuck Candace. She doesn't even know about Jim's big cock.
She doesn't understand.
She doesn't want to understand it. That's why I hit her with a frying pan and left her in the driveway.
She's created a petition to go against Jim's cock.
Yeah, and that's why we have created a petition to hit Candace with more hammers. I said it was a fry pan. It was a hammer. Get
surprise.
claw-hammered, Candace. Yeah, claw-hammer Candace, they call her. Not a clever name.
It rolled a natural 20 on disguise as frying pan.
Yeah. It made a great noise, though.
The frying pan in TF2. What a weapon.
Oh, TF2. Anyway, hairdressers. I've been wanting my husband to go and get like a full service.
Oh.
I want a barber
From
to jerk him
Candace,
off.
of all people?
Not from never. Like, literally, go and get a full service from anyone but Candace. Candace, the cock
money.
hater. No, she doesn't deserve it, and she doesn't deserve the joy of my husband's body. Well, I don't know why I said it. Yeah, that is my husbandless lane. Fuck Candace. Not like that though. She doesn't deserve it. But no, I do wanna go and consult with the hairdresser and be like, oh, what if you went and did my hair, but like properly, and then hope that they do that, because that would be nice. I would like to have a decent haircut.
Yeah.
Because it does affect you. Like, hair is such a social thing. Mm-hmm. They do they do theorize that we have hair because it is such a social kind of an individualistic kind of thing, and you know that's a big thing of why they cut your hair when you go to a cult. They cut your hair when you go in the military. It's basically to just kind of like strip you down to bare parts and kind of try and learn you. As I've said very scientifically just now. So yeah, no, when you get a bad haircut, it does just kind of ruin your fucking life.
Massively so, and I feel like, so when I did have hair, and I would go and get a haircut, I would constantly be waiting, like I would get home from my haircut and be excited to show my head off to people and be like, somebody compliment me, and when people would be like, you've had a haircut, that looks nice, it's fresh, I'd be like, I am everything.
It's such a boost.
It's such a boost.
I get that like on my makeup. Sometimes people are like, oh, your makeup's so good. And I'm like, I know. No.
I did it myself.
It's like, thanks, I have a lady. You have a lady. Candace, though. She can't do me. Yes. Would you like to meet her?
Maybe?
She's in the garden. Lady Garden. But yeah, no. But no, I'm wanting to get my husband to get a full service, you know, so he gets like the hot towel and like the like a nice beard done for, because like, you know, he's an anxious man and he's a very, very stressed man, and I think like just taking something like if you're able to, doing something like that for yourself is such a big kind of boost mentally of like, yeah, no, I took that time and I spent a little bit of money on myself and I feel better. And like, you know, it's like he exfoliates and shit now because I'm a tyrant. And I was like, I ain't living with no man who ain't exfoliate. Now you get in there and you rub that sand on your fucking nose, you know. And it wasn't because he thought it was gay or, you know, anything like that. It was just because it was not a part of his routine.
Yeah.
So like, and I was like, yeah, it's a really positive thing because it kind of, you spend a bit of time with yourself and you go, I'm taking care of myself, and that's a positive thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I find, so I'm a big advocate for people going, especially men, going to get haircuts, going to the barber, having a chat. Like it is. Men don't do a lot of like self-healing and looking after themselves. This is a space. So
many of them are scared of, like, so many of the problems that this kind of thinking of men is like, if you wash your balls, it's gay. Yeah. And it's like, okay, and why would that be bad? You know, it's an absolute pillar of horror of like getting into it. But it's like, how about you let men have nice long like what do they call it? Like aromatherapy baths or whatever, and like let a man have a nice let men moisturize, let men actually pamper themselves, because guess what? We are all human beings, and that does have a significant positive psychological benefit to us.
Yeah, I do face masks on the regular just because they make me feel great.
I love an under eye mask.
Yeah.
I'm such a slut for under eye masks.
I sometimes do what I have defined as ladies' night, where I will just put a face mask on and watch something like that will make me happy and smile, and I'll have a really good night just chilling and enjoying and looking after myself. Like, it's such an important thing. Like,
hell yeah.
One of the things that, so obviously as a bald person now, I don't go to the barbers, but I do spend a lot of time in the bathroom to shaping and shaving my beard, taking my hair down, like, and I'll spend time on my body and my hair in that way, because it still gives me the self-care stuff. And I've got I've got a shampoo, a conditioner, and a moisture mask that all goes onto my head. And I don't need the conditioner, but I do the conditioner for my beard, so I get a really soft, silky, smooth beard. And the moisture mask goes all over my head and my face, and sometimes on my body. Like, it is just a way to feel really, really good.
Exactly. And, like, men need to learn that it's okay to have those little, like, comfort kind of like bits of care, and like go get a nice haircut, go be really specific about what you want as a hair, like, because it's your fucking hair and your head. Go do it, you deserve it.
Make yourself look pretty.
Make yourself feel pretty
around.
Yeah, absolutely, but not in like a shitty kind of like Andrew Tate way. But it's like it's so like, especially being like, of course I'm going to bring it back to like the gym, but like being in a bodybuilder space, there's so much of that is, oh, I'm not going to touch receipts because they have estrogen in them, and that would make me womanly, and if being womanly or gay is a failure, and it's like, no, it's not. And honestly, there is literally nothing sexier than a gigantic, terrifying man who's like, I can't wait to go and have a fucking bottle of wine and watch Bridget Jones's Diary. Like someone who's comfortable and knows what they like, and they don't care. That's like the most confident thing ever. And it's like, so go get a nice haircut. We love you, and we think that you've earned it.
Yeah, go and shape that head.
Yeah, shake that brain of yours around. When you just say something.
So
yeah,
I would like to say, as like, I know I've talked a lot about being bald, but the journey of becoming bald was a tough one. And it took me a long time to accept that, because, to explain, I started balding from the crown, and I started receding from the front a little bit. And I noticed my hair was thinner, and basically every time I went and got a haircut, I found that I didn't like it. Whenever someone took a picture of me, like, especially if it was from behind me, I'd be like, that's a bad picture. And I would label that as, no, I don't like that picture, And, To tell the truth, I was scared about going bald. I was scared about shaving my hair, and I resisted doing it for a long time because of that shame. And one day, my sister sat down and had a wonderful conversation with me, and
she's good at those.
She's really good at those.
She is, yeah.
She sent me an Instagram account called Bald Cafe, and I spent hours looking through the videos on that, and grew a confidence in myself and all of this stuff. And then I basically, in that night, I shaved my head bald, and like, I just did it, and I've never looked back. A lot of people have said I look really great bald. My best mate,
you look good bald, yeah.
One of my best mates, Jay, he saw me bald and was like, whoa, that's a change. And then like 10 minutes later, he was like, oh yeah, I forgot you did that. That actually just looks like you now. Like, I'm so used to it, I cannot remember it not being like this.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, because it's only in the past, like, 6 months, I think. Am I wrong? Yeah, there we go. And, like, I remember, like, because I've known you with and without hair, and it feels like you're a lot more comfortable. Because, I mean, again, it's a big psychological thing. Everyone has their hair the way they kind of want it to look a little bit. And it's a really upsetting thing when something like that gets taken away. Like, when I lost all my hair because of chemo, I was prepared for it. And I had a bit of fun with it before it started falling out. So I went and I got it cut short and in like a nice kind of like short back and sides kind of like thing. And then I was like, okay, I'll shave into a mohawk because it's starting to fall out. And then it's like, as I was like gelling up the middle part, like just chunks of hair was coming out of my hands, and I was like, okay, it's time. And I remember shaving my head in the bathroom and just being like, I was prepared for it. And it still sucked because it was like, this is not fair. this has taken a big part of my personality from me. That's a way I express myself. And especially for men, because, like, how else are men allowed socially to express themselves through the way they look?
Exactly.
They fucking aren't. Mm-hmm. It's either, you have, like, it's like, a lot of dudes complain about, and rightly so, like the whole, women can wear whatever they want to a formal occasion, men have to wear a suit. And it's like, yeah, you know what? That does suck. A lot. And
I'll wear a damn dress if I want to wear a damn dress,
Do it. You have that beautiful chest hair pattern that would look really nice on the décolleté. So do it. Do it. But like, seriously, yeah. Ooh, yes. Get that princess kind of vibe. I love it.
Show off some ankles, make them Victorians angry.
Oh, I mean, like they needed a fucking reason to be mad about someone presenting femme. Like, let's be honest.
But no, you're so right. Like, there's something when your hair is taken away from you, even if you're ready for it and you go to do that and you commit to taking it off, it's still a big thing. Like, I make it sound like I just made the decision. I stood in front of the mirror for about 2 hours with the clippers in my hand, going closer and closer and then going away, going closer. And in the end, I just went, I've got to do this. I've got to do it now. And I've got to be confident. And I just went straight down the middle. And for the whole haircut, I was like, this is a mistake. This looks rubbish. This looks really bad. And it was because it wasn't finished. And
because you weren't used to it.
Yeah.
As soon as it was off, I was like... a psychological thing there.
Yeah. And as soon as it was off, I was like, okay, I'm happy with this. And I to be honest, I remember going out to... I went to Asda, the supermarket just down the road from me, and I was a little bit, like, excited to be out bald, but also a little bit like, oh, people are going to judge me and be like, oh, that guy's bald, I wonder what's happened to him.
And then you realise nobody fucking looks.
Nobody looks, and also if people are looking, then it might be complimentary, I don't know. And it doesn't matter.
I tend to not notice when someone's checking me out. I tend to think it's a threat. I don't know whether it's autism and anxiety and ADHD. It might be.
G'day, champion. How you doing?
Fucking don't say that to an Australian. Don't say g'day, champion to an Australian, because that is a declaration of you are going to kill them. So if you say that to an Australian and they hit you, that's... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But no, like, I don't know when someone's checking me out, and I don't think it happens. I know I do get checked out by very short men. Very short men have followed me through my city, begging me to, like, not tell my husband and just go home with them. Which I'm like, okay, that is a nightmare. But also, these men are very small. Yeah. And I can physically harm them very easily. But I'm not going to do that because they will come. So therein lies the dilemma. There was one guy, like, the other guy who followed me. He was like, oh yeah, oh god, you're so big, tall, big, strong beauty. Oh, Betty, oh yeah.
Did he call you like an Amazonian woman?
He called me an Amazon, yeah, and I was like, all right, I can't deal with this man. You need to stop. You need to go home and leave me alone, sir.
You need to
I called my husband after. Yeah. When are we going to talk about, like, him-mits? I hate myself. But no, I called my husband afterwards and I was like, oh, this guy was, like, being creepy at me. He's like, how short was he? And I was like, he was like a foot shorter, and he was like, there we go. And, like, I was at the gym and there was a guy kind of like there's the whole girls are watching thing, and he was strutting around me and, like, making a big deal out of lifting weights. And I was like, I text my husband going, Matt, there is a short man, and I love a short king. Mm-hmm. But the type of short man who finds me attractive, I feel that they need to reel it the fuck in, quite frankly, because it's a bit much. And he was peacocking about me, and I text my husband going, Matt, there's a man at the gym who's like, girls are watching, and I think he's like trying to get me to check him out. And he was like, how short is he? I was like, he's really short. And he was like, okay, don't stand up. He can sense your height. And I was sat down, and he was like, don't stand up. They can sense how tall you are. And I'm like, oh shit.
You were just like sitting, and then when you wanted to move anywhere, you were just like crawling along the floor. I was like
grabbing the bench underneath me and just like hopping. But yeah. Okay, Adam, it is time for topic number 2. What number have I rolled?
Can you give me a higher or lower than, was it 81?
It's higher.
Higher? So 81 to 133, I'm going to go with 112.
Incorrect. Would you like one more?
One more, but was I close?
No.
102.
No. Give up.
Is it 98?
It's 83.
Oh, I was going to say it.
It was two more. It was, yeah, okay. And it is
If it was 98, then I would have been livid.
No, that would have been really funny, actually. But no, the topic is attraction. We're just talking about that. Now, the people who are attracted to me are either very short gentlemen who are a bit overbearing, which is the problem I have with them, not their height, or people who want a project, like my husband. He's like, yeah, I could probably make that person normal. He did not, obviously.
No.
Podcast.
Surely you corrupted him.
I think I might have.
Yeah.
I don't think that's even a negative to say. So, Adam, what do you find attractive in a partner?
So
They gotta be short. They gotta be overbearing. They gotta chase tall people through the fucking streets.
I am one of those people that. So my actual attractions, I'm more attracted to personality. People like with good personality traits. Looks is a feature for me. I couldn't really I don't know if I have a specific type, but I do seem to have a problem of being attracted to red flags, and that is a problem.
I think that's because you're such a thoughtful person, and you are very willing. Like you will take people on good faith a lot.
Yeah. I believe that people can change.
Yeah, and they can, but they typically don't. No. I'm too pessimistic for that.
I see, I am like, I'm 100% like biggest optimist, glass half full. Like, I can see people, I think what I've always been able to see is I can see I can see the person that they want to be. And I can see how they can achieve that, and I'm like, I want to invest in that because I can see the wonderful person that you could be, and I want to help you to become.
I didn't realize you were romantically pursuing me. Oh, dude, no! You can do so much better. What the fuck?
No, I'm not competing with Biff. I'm sorry. I'm
Biff
not
Tannen.
competing. Well, Biffy.
Oh, Biffy Clyro, yeah, my true love, Biffy Clyro, the Scottish band.
But no, I invest in people a lot, and like I have since realised that probably isn't the healthiest outlook for a relationship, and right now I'm like happy being single, and enjoying just like being there for people and living my life.
Tú eres soltero. You are single, which is Spanish for you are single.
Ah, I accept.
Estoy casada.
Casada.
I'm married. Ooh. I like it how casada, married, is very close to cansada, which is tired. It's like, that sounds like such a boomer meme, and I'm like,
also,
I bet there's loads of Spanish.
Isn't casa house?
No, cansada. Casada. And
but is casa? Is that house? Mi casa.
Yes. Mi casa.
So it's
Mi casa,
so there's it's close. Married and house. That makes sense.
I mean, like, there's a bit of a cringy thing where it's like in Spanish, mujer, which is woman. I think it also can mean wife, which is just okay. All right. You're an old language. We get it. Cool. Love that. But yes. So I think attraction-wise, I do think that people's looks don't matter. It's like, no. I think that's maybe an oversimplification for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. I would say looks don't matter. The looks are why you hook up with someone. Like, you know, if you just want like a quick fling with someone you think is pretty, but you build a life with someone who has a good personality.
Yeah, someone you actually like.
You're not going to go, I'm going to go have children with someone who is hot, because if they are a piece of shit, they're not attractive. It's like, personally, I tend to be like, if someone, like, I tend to be like, to put a label on it, I think demisexual is close to how I kind of see it. Apart from like a few things, I'm very mildly, so I guess I'm not, but I'm very kind of, I like big or very unique noses. Mm-hmm. My husband has a beautiful, beautiful nose.
Yeah.
You also have a beautiful nose, so I guess we're married. That's cool.
So it's me, Biff, and Matt.
Yeah. The weirdest throuple.
And maybe Scully.
Okay. Alan Richardson, but also slightly younger, old Scully. Whatever the fuck that means. But no, and I am very much like, I like in men or masked people, I like big noses. I mean, I love women with big noses as well. But I tend to like, bigger, more defined noses in men, and I like darker hair, but not always. Mm-hmm. Again, it's like, I tend to notice that I like something after someone I'm crushing on already has that. So I have positive associations with it. So I'm like, oh, I don't really like blue eyes because there's a long childhood bullshit story about that. And I have blue eyes. And I don't mind blue eyes on other people, but that's not a reason I will find someone attractive. But then I'm like, like Tom Wilson, like the guy who plays Biff Tannen, I'm like, he has blue eyes. And I'm like, he has pretty eyes.
Yeah.
So now I'm like nicer about blue eyes. Stuff like that, where I'm like, I don't typically think I'm attracted to that, and then I crush on someone who does have a trait like that, and I associate it positively.
Yeah. I get you. I'm not like, I find that I'm the same. I'm not immediately attracted to people's features, but once I'm with them, I notice the really nice things about them, and I'm like, oh yeah, that is really, like, you are actually beautiful, and I really like that about you.
Yeah, I mean, one of the most attractive things I think that there is someone with passion, and that's not just I like passionate people. It's like, no, it's like seeing like a person with like a hobby that they are really fucking passionate about is so hot.
Yeah. Like
someone who's dedicated and is just like, yeah. I like, someone who's like then they, like, they're not a dick to you about it. It's like, oh, I don't know about this. Can you tell me? Oh, you don't know about... No, fuck off. I'm leaving. Drier than the Sahara. I'm going away.
They're passionate enough to be like, I want to share this with you because isn't it amazing?
Yeah, it's like, and then it's like, oh, you don't know? Let me tell you all about it. And I'm like, that is so attractive.
I would define that as someone, like a full person, someone who has a personality about them, someone who's not just like, hi,
who's not just,
I
have great teeth or whatever.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I mean, I remember the great scholar and philosophist Katya Zamolodchikova, drag queen as well. She said, okay, like basically, okay, so you're attractive. And what else is there? This is the thing. It's like, like attraction, like being physically attracted to someone will get your foot in the door and go, oh, maybe I should hang around this person and see how, and then you find out if they're a lovely person or if they're not. Because again, someone being hot won't make you stay with them and build a life with them.
Yeah. Do you think, a weird thought that I've had is, I wonder if the attraction to personality and passion and things like that is a more feminine trait and less traditionally masculine trait, because I've got a few friends who are just like the blokey laddie lads, like, oh, she's hot, like, she's hot, she looks banging, like that kind of language, and they do want to be with people that they actually like and get along with, but looks is very much the start for them. That's where the attraction starts. And I find that a lot more women are into personality and into like, hey, this guy's not a dickhead. I'm interested in seeing where things go. I
will say, not being a dickhead is a massive turn on. You would be shocked at how many men don't realise that, actually.
Yep.
But no, I have seen this like echoed on a lot of a lot of psychological papers talk about the kind of, I mean, because attraction is kind of a nebulous thing. Like, you can't just go, here is fucking
Henry Cavill.
Here's Henry Cavill. Literally everyone is attracted to him, because they're not.
No.
Not everyone... I mean, yes, he is objectively a very attractive man. Yeah. I don't fancy him. But he's pretty. Yeah. That doesn't mean that he's ugly because I don't want to do kissing with him. But, it's like, okay, so you can't strategize or, like, bring it down to maths or psychological theory of of attraction. It's literally, some people are like, I love it when people smell like a corpse. Some people just like that, and it's weird. And like I have seen a phenomena with trans people, where people who are transitioning using hormones, specifically with trans ladies, like male to female, trans women, will have remarked on this phenomena of their attraction does change. So I saw there's a lady, I can't remember her name. She did like a webcomic about just her experience kind of just being trans and the things she'd noticed that just a very cool little, I wish I could remember the name of it. Mm-hmm. And she was talking about in one of her comics how her attraction has changed because before she was like, yeah, that person's gorgeous. I like that. But now, at least with her and, a few other, like, a lot of other women I have seen as well, trans and cis, have been like, the example she provided was she saw a video with a man playing with like a dog that like he'd adopted a rescue dog or something, and like he nursed it back to health and he was playing with it and giving it cuddles and giving it kisses, and she was like, I need to have sex with this man immediately. Like she was just wildly like, oh my god, this guy is so fucking hot. And I'm like, there is like a lot of that where like more femme orientated kind of like things are like Men with Cats, where it's just a dude sitting there and just like talking to his cat like a baby, or giving this cat like a little brushy or something like that. Just and like just femmes going absolutely like foaming at the mouth feral for that kind of stuff. And then like they do say like men are typically, this is quite an archaic bit of philosophy, psychology, so it's probably pretty sexist against men and probably women as well, knowing where psychology came from, really. Where it's like, the reason like there's the whole kind of trope of like women dressing up in sexy lingerie is that men are mass people are extremely visual creatures. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, yeah, like you stated, it's like, a lot of blokes you see or are friends with tend to be kind of like, oh yeah, she's really pretty, then I'll get to know her. Or it's like, like women being like, oh, I really like him, he's really interesting, and he's cute, as well. And not that means that only men can ever find women attractive physically first and then figure it out. Like there's other ways as well. Again, like attraction is not like a mathematical formula you can solve. That is not. It is different. It is brutally complicated. Mm. And if anyone has figured it out, if anyone had figured it out, then it would be bought by an ad agency, and we'd all be wanting to fuck burgers.
Yeah, it would also probably be alive first and not actually figured out. Yeah. Like, when you see dating sites that are like, we've got a proprietary algorithm that will match you with the best people compatible for you. And it's like, no.
What your algorithm does is, if I say I like dogs, you find someone who goes, I like dogs, and then you go, you should have sex, I guess. Yeah. That's what it does.
Can I very quickly talk about the experience of being on Tinder?
I have never been on a dating site because I basically got with my husband when I was 19. He was 19, 20, so it's not weird. He wasn't like 40. And I've never had to use a dating site ever, and I think that's kind of a good thing.
It's a beautiful thing. Never, ever break up just for that one reason. So
yeah,
I haven't used it since, and I don't think I would ever use it again. I used it a few years ago, and I did meet one or maybe two people from there. It is, you initially get it and you're like, oh, this is kind of interesting. You get to see lots of people, like you're swiping, like it feels quite nice to be like, oh, okay, I can like choose who I want to actually interact with. And then typically the experience is you either won't match, or you will like barely get any messages unless you're the guy that just wants a hookup. Hookups are really successful on Tinder. If that's what you want, then
I have heard it's more for hooking up than really just relationships and stuff like that.
Yeah, there is some
which
people
is fine,
that use
but
it for
don't
making
advertise
friends.
as a dating site. Okay.
Because you can select what you're interested in. So you can say girls, boys, or friendships. I think there is
genders.
The three genders. And some people do. So I've seen some people who will be going to a rave or going to a music festival, and they'll be in the area and they'll set themselves to looking for friends, and they'll be going on their own or with a small group, and then
that is a very male thing to be able to do. I'm just gonna say.
It is, but it is. I've seen a lot of women do it as well.
Oh, okay. I personally
you just
probably
meet up
wouldn't.
with people and you just make friends with randomers in that area. You just end up hanging out, and you're like, oh, you're cool. And you know, sometimes it might go in a different direction, but I've actually seen some successful friendships come out of that space, which seems quite nice as well.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Good on you, Tinder, I guess, for doing that one thing pretty well.
Yeah, but if you're looking for a relationship and something serious, then Tinder is a challenging place. Not impossible, but a challenging place.
If you want to find a partner, expert mode, go on Tinder.
Have you seen...
oh God,
have you seen... Okay, this is... I saw a meme about this and I thought it wasn't real, but it turns out that there is some truth about it. I don't actually know. Somebody research it. You know Jerkmate?
Yes.
They have a ranked mode.
It's like Tinder, but for what are they ranking? Are they ranking Big Jim's 14-foot cock?
They have a ranked mode where you can get medals and you can get like you get levels, and like there's one of them's like the Jerk Master, I think, is like the highest tier or something like that. They've all got funny names and shit.
Okay, so Jerkmate is that one that's basically like chat roulette, but everyone's jerking off.
No, Jerkmate is hookups.
Oh, okay. See,
and the idea is you just meet up with people and have sex with them. And the ranked version is you gain points for successful hookups, I guess.
So what's to stop me going on there and like you just going, "Yep, we hooked up," and then I go, "Yep," and now we have the leaderboard, and I change my name to like fucking Groupon.com or whatever. Showing my fucking age. I'm sure there's a way around
I think that you need to verify it somehow. I don't know if it's
with the fucking Face ID shit.
Yeah, it might.
You need to verify it in a bit. We need footage of you entering someone before we'll put you on the leaderboard. That is gamifying a fucking hookup.
Yeah.
That is.
Do you want me to see if I can find the ranks?
Yes. What can I aspire to, Adam?
So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ranks. We'll go from the top to bottom. Tell me how many people you've had to hooked up with to get to that as well. I don't have that information.
Ah, shit. Okay.
But I can tell you the ranks, so we won't be able to find the information another time.
Okay.
So the first one is unranked. So you've just started.
Can you imagine being unranked in sex? Jesus. Or is that like a new like TikTok fucking like newspeak thing where it's like, oh, I'm unranked. I won't marry someone who isn't who has a rank. I don't fucking know.
You then go straight up to bronze beta. Then it's silver stroker.
Oh, that's good. That's what they call. That's the fucking porn parody of that new Fantastic Four movie.
There's the golden gooner.
Tag yourself, I'm the golden gooner.
The emerald edger.
Ooh.
The platinum puller.
Is diamond the highest rank, I'm guessing? Can I guess what it is?
You're not going to get it. It's not diamond.
It's not... Okay, what is it then?
This is the final.
I would have said diamond dick beater, but that isn't as inclusive.
You are the Grandmaster Beta.
That's shit. I wanted, like, diamond douchebagger or something, you know, like diamond dick... Yeah, I like diamond dick master. Sounds like I'm just going to change my name to that. I want to be, like... All like the Diamond Dick Meister, because that's German, it means master of dicks. That would be pretty cool.
That would be a cool title.
Yeah.
So you'd be Grandmaster Beta Diamond Dick Meister.
No, I'm not having the Master Beta thing, because how is it like the highest rank you get is you just jerk off at home? The only winning move is not to play. Yeah, war games, but it's Jerkmate. Let's fucking go. Someone pick up my script, please.
Is it Sun Tzu's Art of War? Is that it?
No.
Who am I thinking of? Who's Sun Tzu?
No. Sun Tzu wrote The Art of War, yeah, but that's not what War Games was. That was like a movie with Matthew Broderick in it, where he hacks, like, he either makes or he hacks an AI that just starts, like, launching nukes wantonly because it's the most logical shit to do. And the way that he tricks it into not launching nukes anymore is to trick it into playing infinite chess. And it ends with, like, chess. Yes. The only winning move is not to play, which is just the same as Jerkmate.
Yeah, I've seen clips of that. And was very confused. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I want to take Jerkmate to Evo. I reckon I could do it.
What, esports style? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon Go, but you're fucking people. I mean, maybe people do that on Pokemon Go as well. I don't know. I haven't played for a while.
I thought that there was a community around Pokemon Go that did dogging and used the Pokemon Go app to locate each other.
Can you imagine popping a lore on a dogging Pokestop? And it's like, lore set by Dogmaster69.
Imagine if you're just like, oh, what's going on over there? Oh, there's a lure. I'm going to run over and to catch some Pokemon.
Yeah, and then there's fucking Barbara with her legs over her fucking shoulders, getting folded in half by Brendan and his fucking, like...
She's like, and they're like, Barbara, no!
It's like, what happened? I lost a Dragonite. No! And then someone hatches a 2K egg and goes, it's fucking Weedle again! I would love to just be a fucking fly on the wall of a Pokemon Go based, like, themed orgy. That would be amazing.
The invites are being sent out.
There could literally be a dozen of us all over the globe. Invite me. I want to help. But yes, that was another episode of Driverless Horse. I guess,
it was
like,
definitely
officially,
something.
It was definitely something. So thank you very much for listening to our incredibly awesome opinions that are always right. And if you are planning a Pokemon Go themed orgy, please pop a lore. That's all we ask. Just pop a lore.
Sounds so
that'd
dirty.
be really cool. Pop a lore. Well, I'm sure there's something in dogging that is nasty about popping a lore.
It also sounds really predatory, but we'll move on from that.
Unlike doggers who have a code. Don't ask me why I know about dogging code.
Is it the dog code?
No. Okay. Thank you very much. Dog early, dog safely, dog respectfully, and always pop a Pokemon lore. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
I really need to Google some, like, fucking Pokemon go to the dogging site. Pokemon go to these tits? Pussymon Go.
Oh no, that's the worst one.
Pokemon Ho.
Fuck. I need a medic.